These animals are so rare. Scientists thought some were myths until now. What if I told you there are animals on this planet that look like they were designed by a bored alien, and most people have never even heard their names? Not because they're extinct, not because they're fake, but because they live in places so hidden or are so rare that even scientists are basically playing hide and seek with them. Today, we're diving into the animal kingdom's best kept secrets. Some are so elusive, they were considered legends for decades. Others were just discovered and still feel like a glitch in reality. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be asking, how did I not know this thing existed? Let's start with the creature people literally thought was a myth. Deep in the forests of Vietnam and Laos lives an animal so mysterious it's nicknamed the Asian unicorn. Not because it has magic powers, but because almost nobody has ever seen it alive. Meet the Saola, a shy, antelope like animal with long, nearly parallel horns that look like someone copy pasted them in Photoshop. Here's the wild part: scientists didn't even know it existed until 1992. That's not ancient history. That's people were already using dial up internet. Time. Even today, most Saola sightings come from hidden camera traps. It's so rare. Some researchers worry it could disappear before we ever truly understand it. Imagine being so mysterious that humans find you in the 90s and still can't track you down properly. That's not a creature. That's a forest ghost. If a zebra and a giraffe had a secret child and hid it in a rainforest, you'd get the okapi. This animal has a giraffe's face and tongue, a horse-like body, and zebra stripes only on its legs. Like it got halfway through character creation and hit randomize. The okapi lives in the dense Ituri rainforest of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and for years locals talked about it like folklore. When Europeans first heard about it, they were like, yeah, sure, striped rainforest giraffe. Cool story. Then in the early 1900s, boom. Scientists find it's real. Okapis are still incredibly hard to spot. They're solitary, quiet, and basically the ninjas of the forest. Even their stripes are camouflage, helping them vanish in the shadowy undergrowth. So if you ever feel awkward or like you don't fit in, just remember, there's a zebra giraffe out there thriving. Alright, next up. Something that looks cute until you realize it's basically a floating venom weapon. This is the Blue Dragon Sea Slug, also called Glaucus atlanticus. It's about the size of your thumb, but it looks like a miniature blue alien dragon drifting around the ocean. And here's the twist. It's not just pretty, it's dangerous. Blue dragons eat jellyfish like the Portuguese man-o'-war. Those jellyfish are painfully venomous. But the slug does a full villain move. It stores their venom and concentrates it, using it for its own defense. So you've got this tiny, magical-looking creature that's basically carrying stolen bioweapons. Nature is adorable and terrifying in the same breath. If you think Madagascar is all lemurs and party vibes, I have news for you. Because Madagascar also has the Fossa, a sleek predator that looks like a cat dog, otter hybrid, built for chaos. Fossas are the island's top hunters. They climb, sprint, leap, and ambush with ridiculous agility. And their main target? Lemurs. Yep, the cute, wide-eyed lemurs. The Fossa is like nice Disney energy, mine now. They're also super rare and hard to study because they roam huge territories and don't like people. Basically, if Madagascar had a final boss, this is it. This one's not unknown because it's mythical. It's unknown because humans have been wiping it out quietly. The pangolin is a shy, scaly, anteater-like creature that rolls into a ball when scared, like a living pine cone with legs. There are 8 species across Asia and Africa, and they're all facing serious threats. Why? Because pangolins are tragically the most trafficked mammals on Earth, which is insane because they're harmless, solitary, and honestly kind of sweet. They don't attack, They don't growl. They just want to eat ants in peace. So yeah, this is your reminder that rare doesn't always mean hidden by nature. Sometimes it means hidden because we've messed things up. If you only take one thing from this video, let it be this. The world is still full of wonders, and they need protecting. Back to Madagascar for a second, because they clearly hired a fantasy artist to design their wildlife roster. The eye is a lemur with huge eyes, scruffy fur, and a long, bony middle finger it uses to tap trees like a tiny drummer. It taps, listens for hollow spots, then pokes insects out like it's doing surgery. Local legends once called it a bad omen, so people avoided it, or worse. But really, it's just a weird little bug detective doing its job. Moral of the story: looking spooky doesn't make you evil. Sometimes you're just built different. Okay, palate cleanser time. Meet the Dumbo octopus, named because it has little ear-like fins that flap as it swims. It lives thousands of meters down in the deep ocean, where pressure could crush a submarine. But it just floats around like a soft, underwater cartoon. Scientists only see them through deep-sea robots. And every time they do, the footage goes viral because, look at it. That's not an octopus. That's an aquatic mood. So that's just a handful of the animal kingdom's hidden wonders. And the crazy part is, there are still more out there. Creatures we haven't filmed, named, or even discovered yet. Which one shocked you the most? Because I know at least one of these made you do a double take. If you want more secret animals, lost creatures, and real life, how is that even real? Wildlife. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. You're basically joining a crew of explorers. And I'll see you in the next one.
Remember to like, subscribe, and join the Terra Beast community.